Indian golfer Rashid Khan, a two-time Asian Tour winner and the current leader on PGTI circuit, has threatened to quit the sport and give up his Olympic dream if the Delhi Golf Club, DGC, doesn't allow him to use its facilities. Khan speaks to NNIS on his detention by the Delhi police and how he has been denied to practice despite a SC ruling which allows them to use the course for practice. Time and again, Rashid has claimed the DGC has been discriminating against him and other golfers coming from humble backgrounds.
In Jan, they stopped my entry at the golf course. They were like, okay, Rashid Khan is out of the golf course. Some other professionals are out. They were like, we are not providing any playing rights for them. We are cancelling the playing rights. So I haven't got any letter or mail from them that I am not allowed to enter the golf course. Nothing. So yesterday I went to the golf course. I did that in April also, where I had 2 tournaments coming up in Chandigarh. So I tried that on 20th. I was like, see, let's just go there. I'll pay the green fees and practice. So they're like, no, you're not allowed to practice here. You can't even enter the golf course. I was like, there's no rule where I can't even enter the golf course. I'm a professional golfer. I have my card here. I have everything. I have a ruling also that Supreme Court has given where any golfer who willing to pay the day fees can enter the golf course and play. They didn't listen to me. So I given a written complaint to police station about this situation. And yesterday when I did the same, I went there with my golf set and all. So I asked the gatekeeper, the gates were closed. So I asked them, I was like, listen, I'm here to practice. So they're like, sir, let me ask the other guys, like who's in committee and the other in charge. So in charge came Arjun Pasicha. He's like, sir, you're not allowed to enter the golf course. I was like, listen, I have ruling. If you want me to show you, I can do that also. So like, no sir, let me ask the committee members if they are allowing. They're like, just give us 15 minutes. So we gave them a 15 minutes. After that, when we spoke to him, he's like, no, you're not allowed. So I called the police. I had no other option. I can't fight with them. I can't do anything else. So I called the police to sort out the situation. Police came and he didn't ask me who called, why I called them, why I have called them to help us or whatever. He came and he's like, sit inside the car, you guys are doing this every time. I was like, sir, we have called you to help us. So he's like, no, sit inside the PCR. We sat inside the PCR. We reached Tughlaq police station around 3 p.m. So I asked him, like, sir, are you going to do FIR or something in written? Because you can't just take us to the police station without any reason. And that also we called you to help. So he's like, no, I'm not doing anything. You just go there, there was some room where inspection room or something like that. So 10 of us was sitting there. They were not, all 10 of us. They are all golfers, 9 golfers and one Honey's father, his uncle. So he was also there and they were like, we are not going to talk to anyone. You can do whatever you want. And what we can do when we are inside the police station, there was a constable sitting with us. And he's like, so I asked him, I was like, sir, who's the in charge over here? He's like, I have no idea. I was like, do you know the SHO name? He's like, no. So, that kind of answers we were getting. And we were like, can we talk to someone? He's like, you can call anyone you want. So we were allowed to use the phone when I was sitting at the police station. I was allowed to use the phone or go anywhere, but we are not allowed to go outside. They were like, okay, just sit here and you can call whoever you want. We don't care. So we tried calling, we spoke to some of my friends also about this. They were calling me what happened exactly. So I posted also on Instagram, Facebook and Twitter. So, in that also they were not willing. So I think maybe an hour or something, the policeman came and he's like, okay, just give me all your names, number and address. He took that, walked off, and after that he's like, why you guys went there? I was like, sir, we went there to practice. And we have a ruling which it's clearly written, I can go there anytime and pay the green fees and practice there. He's like, do you have that ruling? I was like, sir, I have given a written complaint here on 20th. You can check. He didn't find that for some reason. He's like, okay, theek hai. He went off again. So around 6:30, I don't know what, he came to us again and he's like, you guys can go. I'm like, sir, what we can go? Where are we going to go now? Now I don't have a time to practice there. and we called you to help us, but you wasted our time only. You took us to the police station without any reason. You were not willing to talk to us. Now you're saying just go home. Like, what kind of a rule is this? And so I was like, okay, can I write a written complaint? They're like, you can write a written complaint. So after that I wrote a written complaint, and I came back home around 8. So in April 22nd, last, when we had a hearing, and that judge, when he saw the file, is like, okay, DGC, I'm a member. Okay, 18th November, straight away. So the lawyer tried to talk to him, sir, can we get an early date? So he's like, no, 18th November. I think I have no idea. No other things to do. If I started playing bad and I leave the golf, that's gonna hurt me a lot. So it's better to leave something when you're at good, you're on your peak, when you're winning the tournaments, and that time if you're leaving a golf and you have something in your mind, okay, I didn't get a support from ministry, sports, my golf course, or any other player. So at that time I'll be happy, and I'll be concerned with myself कि okay, ठीक है यार, मैं उस time ठीक था, but मेरे को कहीं से support नहीं मिला, so I had left it. There are a lot of cricketers I have seen who quit cricket, other sports, and they are selling something. I've been seeing the news, and I was like, it's really disgusting when the person who represented India for so long, and he's been out of that area and he's doing nothing. So that I really don't want to do. I mean, I spoke to my dad also. I was like, listen, there are things going on here, and I don't know what to do. So he told me, like, see, you just keep doing what you're doing. Right now you're fighting for the other persons also, and for yourself and the future of those like kids. Like, see, even yesterday I got a message on Instagram with some guy. He's like, Rashid, bhai, I'm a biggest fan of yours, and I have no idea about golf. He lives somewhere close to here only. He's like, is there any chance I can start playing golf like you? So I haven't messaged him yet. I'm like, what should I tell him? Start playing golf or no? If I'll tell him to, okay, theek hai, you can start playing golf, he has no place to go. So there are a lot of players, a lot of kids who wants to start playing golf, but because of their background, they can't. There is nothing, no rule or no criteria to get them inside the golf course. Golf is always like, people call it, okay, ye to bade logo ka khel hai, it's really boring, it's this, it's that. There are Tiger Woods who's #1 sportsman, who just did a greatest comeback ever. He's been there, like, people know him. The golf is there in PGA Tour, European Tour, Asian Tour, but not in India.
But Rashid,
Seeing this situation, I do, and it's been happening with us for last couple of years. When I was playing on DGC, I was not allowed to use any facilities over there except playing on golf course, or I can just go at the NX and pick up the food if I want to. That is also restriction for, like, maybe some of the golfers were allowed to do that, but not everyone. But if I had something where I want to sit there and have food, no, it wasn't allowed. It could have been done earlier, I guess, but even if it's late, we don't mind. Something is better than something's better than nothing. So right now we have no complaint about media at all. They had no idea what's going on, I guess, and when they got to know, I've been receiving calls from everyone. Last 24 hours, I've received so many calls. Those Twitter notification when I'm getting it. So it feels great that media has come ahead and supporting us. That's what we need. We need the world to know what's exactly going on over here. Somewhere we are saying India has grown up a lot. It's been a third largest country to have a standing on a military area. Those things are happening over here. But when it comes to someone who's came from a middle class family, I don't think they're getting a great support from government. And if the government comes up and make some rules, we'll be like, it will be better than everything.